How much time do you think that you spend on your phone? According to the National Institute of Health, the average amount of time that we spend on our phones a day is 3 hours and 15 minutes. When doing the math, this leaves 49 days out of an entire year that we dedicate to being on our phones. We live in a society where using our mobile devices is essential to our lives. However, we seem to neglect the impact that it can have on us. Using our cell phones every day can impact us in a multitude of ways, including our driving, sleeping, and health overall. Let's start with our driving. I'm sure we all know that driving while texting is illegal here in the US, but especially in Georgia, where they implemented a law in 2018 that we could not use our phones while driving or touch them in any way, the hands-free law. It only makes sense, as according to ScienceDirect.com, that driving has a multitude of effects in itself when using our phones. Using our phones can decrease our driving speed, cause us to glance more to the sides more frequently, and cause slower reaction times, especially when it comes to the elderly. This can lead to more frequent car crashes and possible fatalities that I'm sure that we will want to stay away from. Another effect that this can have on us is during our sleep. And a group that is strongly affected by this are adolescent teens. Adolescent teens, along with a lot of us, before going to sleep, they'll usually have their phones in front of them and look at the lights in front of their phones. And once they do go to sleep, they'll set it right beside them on their beds or underneath their pillows. Well, this can have effects on them such as sleep deprivation, a lack of sleep hygiene, a disrupt in their circadian rhythm, and a lack of sleep depth, which will cause them to not get as much rest as they actually need. Of course, this doesn't help when considering their packed schedule and lofty amount of schoolwork. The final and third effect that this can have on us is our health overall. According to the World Health Organization, the effects include effects on our brain activity and a faster heart rate. There have even been conducted science experiments to try to find correlations between phone use and cancer. While no evidence has really been found, there have been a few correlations between RF fields in cell phone towers and an increase in brain tumors. I think that's enough that we can say that shows that it's at least pointing towards that direction. Now you know the reasons, and now you know the effects that this can have on our bodies and our lives. But that doesn't mean that you have to throw your phones away. You don't have to just, turn them off and not use them anymore. I'm sure we wouldn't be able to do that in our daily lives. Instead, moderation is key. Instead of using your phone before you go to sleep at night, you can go ahead and turn the phone off, set it next to a nightstand instead of underneath your pillow, turn the lights off, and just go ahead and lay down in your bed until you fall asleep. This will help because you won't have blue lights inside of your eyes hurting your retinas before sleeping, and it'll help you get a deeper sleep as well. You can also make sure that you do not hold your phones, text, or call if you have to touch your phones while driving. This keeps you safe and the people around you safe. Thank you.